everybody. My name's Terry Holmes. I'm here with Concord Concrete Pumps, and today we're going to be continuing on with our Concord Talk series. Today we have our guest, Beth Berger from Coast Capital Equipment. Hi, Beth. How are you doing?
Excellent. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming today. So Beth has been doing financing for Concord for quite a number of years, and let's get to know Beth a little bit.
Well, yes, I have been doing financing pretty much my whole working career. Personally, some things I actually like to do are I like to go to the gym and work out. That's my stress reliever. I have two older boys who are awesome, and an amazing husband who's very patient because I'm always working. And yeah, I love my job. I love what I do, and I love all the customers and
I didn't know there was stress in
there's stress in finance, believe me. Yes, but I try and make it non-stressful to a customer. I take in all the stress.
So you've been with us here. Actually, you started about the same time as I did.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
2002.
No, actually, right when Concord started, 99.
Right?
I started working with Mr. Floors in 1999.
The 25th anniversary year.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So you do mostly concrete pumps.
Yes.
That's your...
Yeah, I specialize in concrete pumps. Started with Concord, like I say, 26 years now ago. And I think that's what that's what I enjoy about my job, is just understanding the equipment and customers' needs, and it's a great industry.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they hold their value.
They hold their value. We like I say, we rarely would ever lose money on a concrete pump truck.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what's the advantage of Coast Capital as opposed
Sure.
to, I mean, I've been using Coast Capital since day one.
Right.
And our customers prefer that. Everybody comes back. I mean, they're all repeat customers.
Yeah.
So why is that?
Yeah. So our company started as Travelers, and we merged with Coast Capital in 2014, and became a direct lender. Coast Capital is a federally registered credit union, so we finance across Canada, and we also have a lot of financial partners throughout the U.S. So we can handle financing in Canada and the U.S. And I think the advantage is just our company loves concrete pumps, so we can handle a brand new startup to a AAA company and everything in between. We have one of the longest finance terms, and best structures, basically.
That's one thing that I found when I do deal with banks, when we tell them, especially on used equipment, but new equipment, we tell them that a used concrete pump is worth $200,000 or $300,000. They're like, no way.
Yeah.
It's impossible that it's 10 years old and still worth that kind of money.
Right.
They do hold their value.
Yeah.
But also when it comes to financing, the value is still there. So that you guys are covered as well, right?
Yeah. And I mean, typically banks want, 20-25% down because they don't know what they're financing.
Right.
A new pump, we 5% down, which is basically the deposit to the dealer to secure the pump, and we can finance them up to 9 years.
And we find that your company, there's a lot less red tape.
Yes. Yeah.
Faster approvals.
Yeah. So I like contacting the customer, finding out about them. Are you just starting out, or how long you've been in business? What size of fleet you have?
So the stories is important.
The stories,
as all of the other variables, credit history and that.
So I don't like to submit a transaction till I have everything, and then it's a quick process. So I can sort of paint a picture, and this is what the company's doing, and this is what they're buying, and it's either an upgrade or a replacement, and this is what it generates per hour. And I explain the expenses of concrete pumps and what the net profit would be,
right?
Which I think is helpful.
And refinancing, do you do much refinancing?
Yep.
Do you do?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, a customer might want to combine a couple different pump payments altogether to reduce their overall costs.
And you guide them through that, whether they
Yeah,
should or shouldn't,
right.
or
Yeah, sometimes it's beneficial, sometimes it's not. If it's a
Right.
brand new contract, you don't want to break it. If a rate was better, why would you refinance?
Right.
So there's different
right. Exactly.
options why you would do that or not.
So what are some of the steps that you would go through when financing a pump?
Sure. Yeah, so I guess the first thing is, you know, it's nice to have a copy of the quote, what they're buying. And a lot of times I'll find out, like from yourself and other sales reps, if you know much about the customer before I call them. And then I just, again, try and find out a little bit about them so that I know how to quote. And then basically just send them different payment options, application. And, you know, once we get everything back, we don't always need financials. It depends on the size of the transaction. If it's under 500, we don't really need financials. If we have them, I like to look at them just to see if it's better to, you know, on a rate, if it would help or not.
Right.
And yeah, and then just basically put the transaction together. And, you know, if I always keep the sales rep notified of what's going on. And as soon as we get an approval, you know, we send it to the customer, and then after I'll send a copy.
Right, right.
So that you know it's approved, and then, you know, I get the customer to give a deposit, right, to hold the pump, and
so it's everyone's different.
Everyone's different,
but
yeah.
It can be a painless experience.
Yes, I try and make it painless. I handle all the pain, any questions
That's
and
why you go to
everything,
the gym.
and back it. That's why I go to the gym. But yeah,
Right.
I try and I think that's what customers appreciate is I keep them updated with what's going on. Rarely do they have to phone me and ask me why it's, you know,
And what's
going
the next
on.
step, right?
So I keep them updated, and yeah, and then, you know, once it's approved, you know, I try and figure out when it's going to be delivered and when we need to get the paperwork out. And paperwork process is really easy. It's pretty much all DocuSign now.
Right,
And,
right.
yeah, so that's an easy process. And again, just keeping everyone involved throughout the whole process.
So if anybody's looking for financing, please contact Beth at Coast Capital Equipment. We'll include her phone number, contact information below. Keep an eye out for us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and if you have any comments, make the comments below, and we'll get back to you. We love talking to people.
Yep.
And thank you very much, Beth,
Thank
for
you.
spending some time.
Thank you for having me.